welcome you to Independence High School in Charlotte, North Carolina for our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week tonight in the Southwestern 4A Conference. It's the Patriots of Independence taking on the Panthers of Providence in Game 2 of our doubleheader. Hi, everyone. Kendall Lewis here with you tonight on BahakelSports.com. We're glad you're tuned in from wherever you may be for this Southwestern Conference 4A clash. All right, we'll take a look at the Providence Panthers, who come in 3-9, looking for their first conference win of the season, 0-2. These two teams started conference play back before Christmas and the holiday break. Now, these two teams have had a couple of non-conference games sandwiched in between their last conference matchup. For Independence, 10-4. They're 2-0 in the Southwestern 4A right now. Preston Davis, what a great job he does in year number 15 as the head coach. He's got a state championship under his belt as a player and a coach. This is an Independence program rich in basketball history. All right, let's take a look at our players to watch. First, for the Panthers of Providence, I think Zion Foreman's got to be big tonight. Long, athletic, solid rebounder for the Panthers, for them to have a chance, and he'll be dealing with the likes of Tosh Alberga underneath, who is an absolute load, 10.5 points a game, but he almost pulls down as many rebounds a game, nearing a double-double on the season, and a big-time shot blocker as well for the Patriots. We'll take another break. We've got tip-off coming up. Starting lineups being introduced on the floor. There's a look at Zion Foreman for the Providence Panthers tonight. He's got that long, athletic frame. Again, he's got to deal with one of the best players in the conference underneath the basket, Tosh Alberga. For Independence tonight, Providence, you look at their record, we mentioned it, 3-9 on the year, looking for their first conference win. However, this is a Providence crew, we mentioned, has played a couple of non-conference games over the Christmas holiday. They've had back-to-back wins. So again, a team that was 1-9 has had back-to-back wins, looking to carry that momentum back into conference play in the new year. And this is an Independence ball club, as we mentioned, that won a state championship back in the 2017-2018 season. They went 31-1, won the Southwestern 4A tournament and regular season under the direction of head coach Preston Davis. Providence in the black. They've got the gold letters, gold numbers tonight. And Independence in the white with the gold letters, gold numbers. There's a look at Preston Davis, who, as we mentioned, is in year number 15 as the head coach. And I think it's interesting because Coach Davis, a PE teacher here at Independence High School, but he also played here. And we mentioned the state championship back in 17, 18. Well, he won it as a player as well back in the 1999 season. This is a team that has 8 returners from last year. All 5 starters return, and we're underway here from Independence High School. Quick 3 right out of the gate from Cameron Jasper. And it's off the mark. Rebound pulled in by Singletary, one of the Panthers' captains, and throws it into the backcourt. It's a turnover 19 seconds in. We'll give it back to the Patriots of Independence, trying to keep their conference record perfect, intact, here in Southwestern 4A conference play. Active hand, Singletary pokes it away. Singletary changing hands on the other end. Acrobatic finish from Ty Singletary. And Providence strikes first. Here in game 2 of our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week. Kendall Lewis here with you. Back out top, Cameron Jasper, who is one of the seniors on this team. Get it inside. Tashal Berga has got a sweet mid-range touch and knocks it down. Tashal Berga is a all-conference player from a year ago. Is the team captain for this Independence team. He's a guy that goes right at 6'6". He's a long 6'6", though, with a nice mid-range jumper. Here's Zion Foreman trying to go to work. Foreman off glass, no. Second chance, back up from Condi, no. Open look from 3, you betcha. Jack Siegel connects from deep. And a 5-2 start for the Panthers of Providence. Jasper into the paint. Alberga will kick it back out. Here's Caleb Jasper. You've got Cameron and Caleb, both brothers, on this team a year apart. Inside they feed it. This one hangs on the rim. Alberga the rebound. He'll go back up and get fouled. We'll get a look at the replay there. Tosh Alberga, guy that pulls in 7.5 rebounds a game, and showing why right there. This is a guy that gets to the free throw line at will. Coach Preston Davis told me he's attracting D2 and Division III interest, is uncommitted. He's got offers from a handful of Division II and Division III schools. Poked away in the backcourt, but then the Panthers get it across the timeline. Siegel, who hit that 3, had it knocked out of his hands and out of bounds. So it's going to stay with Providence with 5:31 to play first quarter. And wait a minute, whistles come in. Caleb Gaither trying to trigger it in. Dangerous pass, loose change on the floor. And a fight for the loose ball as Foreman gets tied up with a couple of Patriots, and the arrow's going to give it back to Independence. Just 2.5 minutes into play. Jasper will dial it up from 3. Leak out, transition, Singletary. One-on-one against Jasper. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled in by Condi. And then tapped out of bounds. We'll take a second look. The Independence wanted to over the back call on Condi, but they didn't get it. It'll stay with the Panthers. Singletary drives and kicks. Gaither from 3. And rebound pulled in by Independence. Kick, corner 3, open look again. Just won't fall right now for Independence. Both these teams a little bit cold from the floor in the first quarter. Poked loose, no look dish, and we're tied up. Gaither running the floor, or excuse me, Caleb Jasper running the floor, sticks it in for 2. Tied up at 5 apiece here, midway through the first quarter. And a little bump along the sideline. Whistle and a foul comes in against Independence. And that's the first team foul of the ball game for Independence. Again, this is the first of 2 meetings. These 2 teams will meet again on February the 6th at Providence. And a reach in from behind and a foul against Caleb Gaither. And we'll take a break. 3:59 to go in the first quarter. We got a good one. Providence and Independence will continue right after this. Tonight's Bahakel Sports Game of the Week is brought to you by Queen City Audio, Video, and Appliances. Acosta Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. And by Charlotte's hometown legal team, the Downer Law Firm. Kendall Lewis back with you on our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week tonight. We're tied at 5 apiece with 3:59 to go in the first quarter. Cold shooting starts. For these 2 teams in the first quarter, again, you've got an Independence team that's 2-0 in Southwestern 4A conference play, and Providence, who's 0-2. Driving in, and Colby Johnson got bumps. Got just a step on Holmes, who they charged the foul to. 3rd team foul against Providence. And Johnson off on the first, misses them both. And jump ball. How about the hands from Yancey Thomason, who Coach Davis told me earlier this year has gotten so much better defensively from a year ago. He's a senior. One of those 8 returners that Coach Davis brought back from last year's team. Singletary surveys the floor. Singletary nowhere to go. And this one poked out of bounds. Going to stay with Providence. And good D that time. Cameron Jasper, like a defensive back, just pokes it away out of bounds. Providence trying to trigger it in. And now they'll have to go the length of the floor. And a timeout taken here with 3:08 to go in the first.
Let's turn it up. Bahakel Sports is your home for high school basketball. Don't miss the next doubleheader, Chambers at North Met. Women's and men's games, Tuesday, starting at 6. Streaming live on Bahakel Sports.
That's where we're headed Tuesday night, folks. Chambers at North Meck. It will be standing room only. Rest assured, but you can catch the games right here on BahakelSports.com. We've got the women's game starting at 6 o'clock. The men at 7:30. Highly touted matchup in the Queen City 3A, 4A. That's two of the top men's teams in the state of North Carolina on the 4A side. This one's tapped around, and Independence comes away with a rebound. Got to get Tasha Alberga going here. Got to the free throw line early, and again, the Patriots can't convert. Tap back off glass, no. Rebound collected in by Caleb Jasper. Bounce feet ahead in transition to Johnson. And out of bounds, back to Providence. Yeah, both teams a little bit herky-jerky here in the first quarter. Wysotsky. They work it back to Singletary, who controls the rock right now. And 5 seconds. Good D by Cameron Jasper. And a turnover back to the Patriots. Spin move in the paint, tapped around, no. Back up, second chance, and Zion Bosley-Slade gets the roll. That's a guy that Coach Davis calls the Energizer Bunny on this team. And with that, Independence takes their first lead of the game with 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Siegel, he'll launch from three, short, and Bosley-Slade skies for the rebound. They work it. Three ball from Bosley-Slade wouldn't drop. Yeah, both teams cold from three-point land. Jack Siegel hit a three for Providence in the first quarter. That's the only made three from these two teams in the first. And that was in the opening 2 minutes. Bosley-Slade took it away. Alberga, the flush on the other end. And the Patriots extend their lead out to 4. Take a second look at Tasha Alberga on this slam. 52 seconds left. To the bucket, Alberga races it. had the mismatch inside. They didn't see him, and instead Bosley Slade steps on the baseline. And a turnover back to Providence. Oh, nice spin move. Wysocki couldn't finish, and out of bounds. We'll take a second look. Wysocki trying to dump it off. That time to Foreman, who couldn't finish, but he was fouled. And Zion Foreman at the free throw line for Providence. Can't connect on the first. Foreman 1 of 2 with the charity stripe. Deep three. Long rebound with 9 seconds to go. Singletary. Quick, shifty guard. Game clock down to 1. Singletary's got a hoist and draws the foul as the first quarter horn comes to close. Singletary shooting the three. Ty Singletary is going to have 3 free throws to tie this up at the end of the first quarter. And Preston Davis can't believe it. He was fouled before the clock expired and misses on the first. Makes on the second. Ty Singletary goes 2 for 3 at the free throw line. First quarter comes to a close. 9-8. We'll be right back. Nine-8 the score as we come back to you on our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week. Dramatic into the first quarter. Ty Singletary of Providence was fouled shooting the three. Made 2 of 3 at the free throw line with the first quarter clock expired, and that's where we sit right now as we start this second quarter. Kendall Lewis here with you on our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week. Both teams cold to start, shooting-wise, in the first quarter. A rebound pulled in. They'll drop it off inside. This one turned back. Big time block by Foreman. and then take it away in the backcourt. Thomason, his second steal, and he lays it in off glass. Yancey Thomason has been the spark plug for Independence so far. Mentioned he had a big steal in the first quarter at one point when it looked like the momentum was going to shift. Singletary along the baseline, nowhere to go. All of a sudden, the crowd's starting to get into it here at Independence. Singletary, floater, hanging, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled in by Caleb Jasper. Up ahead to Barnes, extra pass, missed everything, quick outlet. Here come the Panthers. Wysotsky off balance, draws the contact with 6:40 left to go in the second quarter. We'll take a second look. Evan Wysotsky at the line for Providence. Mentioned Providence, they might be 3-9, but they've won their last 2 games. Over the Christmas break, had a 2-point win over Berry. And then a 13-point win over Southlake Christian Academy out of Huntersville, North Carolina. It's been their last 2 games. And Providence trying to stack these wins, 2-0 in the Southwestern 4A. Caleb Jasper hanging, floater, all around, swirls in. We'll call that one a home bounce for Mr. Caleb Jasper, the junior for Independence. And then he takes it away right here. Caleb Jasper, the steal. Caleb pulls up, baseline J, no. Tapped around, offensive board again. How about another chance for the Patriots? And Foreman collects the rebound. And Thomason deflects it out of play. Evan Wysotsky will trigger it in for the Panthers of Providence along the sideline. Latimer Taylor in the game for Providence, number 5 in black as well. Singletary, shifty move, back out top to Wysotsky, and he shuffled the feet of travel. Independence didn't take their first lead until the 1:38 mark of the first quarter, but they've led ever since. Deep three. And Caleb Jasper knocks it down. Singletary across the timeline. And Singletary lost the rock. Take it away, a turnover. Quick crossover dribble into the paint. And short, whistle and a foul. We'll take a second look. With Caleb Jasper getting in the paint, getting in the lane at will so far in the first half for Independence. He'll head to the charity stripe, cashes in on the first. When you think of Independence basketball, you think of that 2017-2018 team that went 31-1. They've got a picture of that state championship team up on the wall here at Independence High School. Quick crossover from Wisocki. Good D by the Patriots. Inside they work it, tough shot. And Vasya Conde with his first bucket of the night for Providence. Deep three again. Caleb Jasper can't knock it down, out of bounds. It'll go back to the Panthers of Providence. I'll tell you what, we look at these two teams, cold shooting starts. This is an Independence team. You look at their stats and numbers on the year. They're 2-0 in Southwestern 4A play, 10-4 overall. They're not going to wow you offensively, but they are stingy on defense. And we're seeing that tonight when they've struggled offensively. Jump ball, the call is as Jasper got thrown to the floor. And it'll stay on this end with Providence. But just like that right there, right on cue, Jasper reaches in to tie up Zion Foreman of Providence. Independence does all the little things defensively. We see every inbound pass being challenged from the Panthers. Gaither trying to slice in, turned back by Alberga. Right into the hands of Caleb Jasper. Coast to coast on the other end, he couldn't finish. Back out top, Thomason will dial it up from three. Two golden opportunities for Independence. They come up empty. That's one thing you'll notice with Tosh Alberga. I think a lot of college coaches are gonna love is he's a long 6'6", but most of what he blocks is back in play, not out of play. And like right there, he blocked it right to a teammate, Jasper. On the other end, there's another block back in play. And then body contact called and a whistle and a foul against the Patriots. And with 3:02 to go in the first half, we'll take a break. 18-12.
Bahakel Sports is your home for high school basketball. Don't miss the next doubleheader, Chambers at North Met. Women's and men's games, Tuesday, starting at 6. Streaming live on Bahakel Sports.
That's where we're headed Tuesday night, folks. Chambers at North Met. We got a good one tonight, though, in the Southwestern 4A Conference. It's Providence and Independence, 18-12. It's been a defensive battle here in the first half. Both teams struggling shooting the basketball here in the first half. But I'll tell you what, we've seen some big-time blocks, including 2 in the last minute of play from Tosh Alberga of Independence. Providence, who led for most of the first quarter, trying to get back in this when they need a bucket right here with 2:54 to go in the first half. Taylor, shot fake, nowhere to go, gets it back out front to Gaither. Patriots in that 3-2 zone look now defensively. catching fire from three. Off the mark, and a whistle and a foul trying to corral the rebound. Little shove in the back against Providence. Second team foul. And it's Patriots basketball. Thomason, double clutching, can't finish. Wild shot off glass, made a nice move to get to the rack, just couldn't finish it. And Gaither just surveys the floor. Condi in the high post. This one tapped up right into the hands of Condi. Goes up strong, can't finish. Rebound collected by Johnson. And along the sideline, out of bounds, a turnover. Gives it back to Providence. Providence trying to unlock this 3-2 zone look that the Patriots have come back with out of the timeout. And a blocking foul called on Yancey Thomason. Team foul number 3 against Independence. And Providence just 4 points in the second quarter. And this one ripped away. Up ahead, Aiden Davis. Oh, sweet bounce feed. Carter Lee. Excellent ball movement, and Independence lays it in, and their largest lead at 8. And nearly a steal from Cameron Jasper. With 57 ticks left. Providence really needing a bucket right now. This one's starting to slip away a little bit. All the momentum in the Patriots' hands, and a turnover. And this will go back to Independence. Chance to maybe get this thing to double digits at halftime. Low scoring, defensive slugfest in the first half. Johnson lost the rock, picks it back up. Alberga looking inside, nothing there. This is Cameron Jasper. He'll survey the floor with 21-6 left. Jasper kicks it. Alberga, why not from 3? And long rebound, tracked down in the corner by Siegel. 10 seconds to go. Siegel, shot fake. Siegel, floater, and draws the contact with 1.8 seconds left in the first half. We'll take a second look. You think back to the first quarter, Independence committed a foul as the time expired in the first quarter. Ty Singletary went and shot 3 free throws, made 2 of 3. And almost the same scenario here with 1.8 seconds left. And Siegel will make them both 20-14. They'll roll it, midcourt heave, off the mark that time from Cameron Jasper. And the first half comes to a close. 20-14, Independence, a 6-point lead at the break. We've got plenty more coming on our Bahakel Sports. It's time for our Downer Law Firm halftime report at our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week. Kendall Lewis here with you as we come back to you at Independence High School. Low-scoring first half, but the Patriots lead it 20-14 over Providence. At the break, it was a defensive battle from these two teams in the first half. Independence trying to stay unbeaten in Southwestern 4A conference play. Providence, on the other hand, looking for their first conference victory. Well, folks, we've got so much going on around high school basketball in the Charlotte metro area, but you'll be hard-pressed to find a better story than this one right here. Take a close look.
My grandma fought through breast cancer. She's a survivor, God bless her, but it was a fight, and I watched her fight every day.
Now, Ben Fowler, a grandson and a senior at Butler High School, has joined the battle to fight breast cancer.
It's awesome to kind of fight for her, fight for the women who are struggling right now, fight for the women who can only focus on this.
Ben, who runs cross country at Butler, is part of the CMS Student Athlete Advisory Council, who launched Athletes for Good this month. It is an initiative aimed at raising funds and awareness for breast cancer patients undergoing treatment. The goal is to raise $5,000 to buy care packages for those patients. The method to get there is selling bracelets at school and sporting events.
It's incredible. I think the $3 bracelets is, I know somebody that wanted to buy all 5 that I had on me one day, and they're like, that's only $15, but these 5 bracelets is going to be something I can pass out to members to not only show what you guys are doing, but what I'm supporting, and this $15 is going to go to a care kit for women with breast cancer.
And help guiding these students in this initiative is Tamara Satterfield, who works for CMS and is the SAAC advisor. She is also a breast cancer survivor.
To have student athletes get behind this, it just shows a different side of what we know about them. And a lot of times we see these students on the field or on the courts or in their various sports, but we don't really get to see the heart of these students. And this is an opportunity for them to shine outside of that.
At Butler High School, Jeff Taylor, Bahakel Sports.
What a great story of things happening with the athletes and what they're doing around the Charlotte metro area. Independence leads this one 20-14. At halftime, we'll be back with more high school basketball, Bahakel Sports. Tonight's Bahakel Sports Game of the Week is brought to you by Queen City Audio, Video, and Appliances, Acosta Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, and last but not least, Charlotte's hometown legal team, the Downer Law Firm. We come back to you on our Downer Law Firm halftime report. 20-14, Independence leading Providence at the break here on our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week.
Bahakel Sports is your home for high school basketball. Don't miss the next doubleheader, Chambers at North Met. Women's and men's games, Tuesday, starting at 6. Streaming live on Bahakel Sports.
6-point Patriots lead here at halftime. And we will come back with the second half on our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week. We got a good one tonight here in Charlotte. We come back to you here to Independence High School, getting set to begin the third quarter between Independence and Providence. A little Southwestern 4A conference clash here tonight on our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week. Kendall Lewis here with you. We're glad you're tuned in from wherever you may be. Again, we're headed to North Meck High School Tuesday night. North Meck Chambers, that's a highly touted 4A battle in the Queen City 3A, 4A conference. Two of the better teams in the 4A region in the state of North Carolina, that's for sure. And we've got a good one tonight. Independence trying to stay unbeaten in Southwestern Conference play. And a three right out of the gate for Caleb Jasper. That was much needed. You didn't see the three ball go down for either of these teams much in the first half. Siegel, shot fake, gets into the paint, he'll pull up. Offensive board, back up, and out of bounds off the Patriots. It'll stay with Providence on this end. 40 seconds into the third quarter. Here's the lob, up top for Condi. And it bounces long. Thomason all alone on the other end. He missed the dunk. Wow. Condi trying to throw it down for Providence off the lob on the inbound. And Yancey Thomason missed the flush on the other end. He does stay with the Patriots. Baseline jumper, short. And Condi the rebound. Wow. If you're Preston Davis and Independence, that's one you want to have back. You come up empty. Would have extended it to double digits. Singletary dribbling around the top. Nowhere to go. Lost the rock. Nearly turned it over. Foreman tracks it down. Singletary kicks it. Condi nowhere to go. Gaither, pull up, you betcha. And Caleb Gaither gives the Panthers their first 2 points of the third quarter. Almost 2 minutes into the second half. Up fake, Cameron Jasper. Kicks it back, pull-up jumper. No, loose change. And this one picked up by Cameron Jasper again and then taken away by Siegel along the baseline. And Colby Johnson able to run it down again. Here's a kick. Cameron Jasper, he'll try it from 3 and connects. Largest lead of the game for the Patriots. Singletary. Looking for the baseline. It was sealed off by Jasper. Gaither trying to get by Caleb Jasper. Singletary, nowhere to go, kicks it. Good drop off inside. Foreman, wave off the shot. He traveled before. I'm not sure it wasn't a held ball before that, but they called the travel. Looked like it was tied up before he shuffled the feet. But he goes back to the Patriots. And this one through the hands of Tosh Alberga. Singletary trying to bounce it low. Instead, it was taken away. A steal. Up ahead, Thomason. No look dish to a cutting. Colby Johnson had the shot altered at the rim. Singletary the other way. Misses it. Back up. Condi rejected Alberga. Right back in play to Johnson on the other end for 2. How many times have we seen that one tonight? Alberga blocks it to a teammate and results in 2 points on the other end. I pointed that out in the first half. I'll tell you what, that is one of the things I think he does that goes underrated, Tosh Alberga, is that most of his blocks are back in play and a lot of times right to a teammate. And here he picks up the foul. Good shot fake from Siegel as he got in the lane. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Panthers of Providence. Knocks down the first. And second one up and good for Siegel. 28-18. Johnson bullies his way to the rack, no, but cleans it up off glass. And this lead balloons up to 12 for the Patriots of Independence. And a timeout with 3:32 left to play. We'll be right back on our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week. It's the Patriots by a dozen. 30-18, Independence leading Providence by 12 here with 3:32 left to play in the third quarter. The Patriots have stretched this thing out. This was a 6-point game at halftime. Can Providence get back in it here late third quarter? Coach Nick Boney doing all he can on the Providence sideline here tonight in a low-scoring affair for these two teams. At Independence, as we mentioned, though, a stingy defensive team. You look, not really flashy. Nothing's going to pop out when you look at the stats and numbers on paper about them offensively, but they've got length, they've got athleticism. And this is a group that teams just struggle to shoot well against, as we've seen all year. 10-4 on the year, 2-0 in the Southwestern Conference. Caleb Gaither surveys the floor with 3 minutes left to play. Condi tosses back. Siegel looked at the three, couldn't get it off. Instead, he'll pass it up to Gaither. Wasatski, nowhere to go. Siegel, deep three. And long rebound collected by Caleb Jasper. Johnson, turnaround, free throw line, Jay, you betcha. And this lead just continues to grow for the Patriots of Independence. Dangerous pass, Johnson takes it away. Johnson to the bucket, layup plus the foul. Colby Johnson, one of those seniors and one of those 8 returners from last year's team, with a chance at 3. And completes the three-point play, 35-18. This thing just getting away from Providence right now. They've only scored 4 points in the third quarter. Somehow that one got through there. Layup plus the foul. Are you kidding me? Wow. What was over the head of Latimer Taylor went right to Vasya Condi, who laid it in and got fouled. And Condi's at the charity stripe to try and complete the three-point play. Cameron Jasper, floater, long. Wasatski spinning through traffic. Poked loose, right back to Siegel. He'll kick it, catch and fire from 3. Taylor, a much-needed 3, and a timeout, Providence. With 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Haven't seen too many of those fall from either team tonight, and the Panthers will take it as you get a look inside of the huddle of Providence. Coach Boney in the huddle for the Panthers of Providence, again looking for their first Southwestern Conference win tonight. They've had back-to-back wins over South Lake Christian and the Berry Academy. A couple of non-conference games over Christmas break. It's all conference play for these two teams. You look at Preston Davis in the huddle for the Patriots. We've had a lively atmosphere tonight, though, at Independence High School. Again, you think about North Carolina going to the RPI system, the NCHSAA a year ago. Independence, if they're able, or either one of these teams able to win the Southwestern 4A, would of course be seated amongst one of the top 8 in the West region. Alberga missed the bunny. And then a travel. And it's going to stay with the Patriots. They dodge a bullet there. A couple of misses from close range. Quick inbounds, tapped back, and Alberga cleans it up. Alberga blocks this one out of play. Alberga picks it up off the floor. Cameron Jasper, no look dish, up the floor, and Bosley Slade narrowly missed it. Just gets it to go. Looked like it was going to pop off the side of the rim there, but it didn't. Just gets it to drop. And Independence extends their lead out to 16. Catch it, fired from 3. Taylor. String music from downtown. You got to think if one of these teams could get hot from 3, could be the difference maker as Alberga trying to get it off just in the nick of time. But the third comes to a close. 39-26. Independence by 13. We'll be right back with a fourth. (39-26), 13-point lead as we start the fourth quarter here on our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week. Kendall Lewis here with you. Can Independence hang on and pick up their third win in Southwestern Conference play? Or can Providence stun the Patriots here on the road and make it 3 straight wins, which would be their first conference win of the season? Alberga took it away in the corner, but he was out of bounds. Siegel, shot fake, corner. Good bounce feed inside to Foreman, who couldn't finish it. Here comes Johnson leading the break, 3-on-2. Sweet dish. Finds Nick Barnes, the junior, for the deuce. Lead up to 15 now for Independence. And Caleb Gaither just surveys the floor for the Panthers of Providence. Wysotsky had it deflected. And whistle and a jump ball. The arrow's going to give it back to Independence. Boy, the Providence faithful didn't like that call. 6:21, it is Independence basketball. Kine counted in the foul. Zion Bosley Slade, the bucket and the foul for the Patriots of Independence. And he'll have a chance at three. Bosley Slade's a guy that Coach Preston Davis calls the Energizer Bunny for the Patriots. And we've seen it tonight. He's got a handful of seniors on this team. 8 returners that all played for Coach Davis last year. He's one of those guys. He's had some timely plays offensively and defensively, especially in the second half for Independence to extend this lead. Nice reverse. Trims it back to 16, but the clock not on the side of the Panthers. Jasper off the shot fake. Siegel rebounds. Lead feet ahead. Foreman running the floor. Gets it to Taylor. And Alberga takes it away. Could be showtime. Alberga, the flush. And tipped out of bounds. This will stay with Providence. And we were talking about the NCHSAA and their new RPI system that was adopted a year ago. So now there's weight being carried on who you've played in the non-conference, your strength of schedule. Of course, the regular season conference champions can't be jumped come conference tournament time, and will be seeded in the top 8. But of course, there's a big difference in being seeded 1 or being seeded 9 or 10 in your region. When you start thinking about possibly having 3 to 4 home games if you're able to continue to advance in the state playoffs, especially if you come out as a conference champion. Johnson drives, he'll kick. And this one intercepted, thrown away. Singletary one-on-one draws the foul. And with 3:59, tight Singletary going to the charity stripe for Providence. And the officials going over and talking with a couple of the players. I think things starting to get a little bit chippy here. And now there's going to be a timeout with 3:59 left to play in the fourth. We'll be right back. Can Independence stay unbeaten, leading by 8? Can Independence stay unbeaten in Southwestern 4A conference play is the question. They got 4 minutes to try and hang on this 18-point lead. Ty Singletary's going to the free throw line for Providence. Again, you look at Providence, and this is a team that they've got some length, they've got some size, they've done some good things tonight. Mentioned they'd had back-to-back wins entering this game tonight. These two teams picking up Southwestern Conference play again. Independence coming off of a win against East Meck, but it was in a Christmas tournament. Will not count towards the conference regular season, so they'll have to play East Meck 2 more times in the regular season. And a takeaway. And getting it back is Caleb Jasper. Saves the day. Thomason catches and lays it in. How about that? Jasper to Thomason. And they extend it back to 18. Inside they dump it. Condi can't get the roll over the front edge. Loose on the floor, picked up by Singletary. Still time, but Providence has got to move fast. 3:17 left to play in the fourth. And this one thrown over the head that time. And then Thomason, they say, had it blocked out of bounds off of Providence, so it will stay with the Patriots. Caleb Jasper, who is Cameron's younger brother, he's a year behind Cameron, will trigger it in. Thomason short on the front rim. With Singletary lost control. Caleb Jasper comes up with it. Caleb, stutter step. And off the leg of a Panther and out of bounds. The Patriots will maintain possession. Just under 3 minutes left to play. Off a curl, no. The jumper wouldn't go, and a whistle and a shove in the back. Lasemo Macharia called for the foul against Independence. That's their second team foul. Good up fake inside from Gaither. Lead feet ahead for Thomason. Tapped back for 2 off glass. Siegel let it go from 3. All of a sudden, this one ballooned up to 20 points. And things looking like Independence is going to pick up their 11th win on the season. How about a second chance opportunity battling as Macharia, and Alberga couldn't clean it up. Independence going to pick up their 11th win of the season. They'll be 3-0 in Southwestern Conference 4A play. And both teams getting some substitutions in here in the final 137. Well, Independence gets it done defensively tonight, holding Providence to just 30 points at least to this point. And things looked as if the Patriots were going to start out cold shooting from the floor. Coach Davis said it before this one, we want to stack these wins. They're coming off of a win against East Mac in a Christmas tournament last week. And the Patriots did just that tonight. Going to make it back-to-back wins and improve to 3-0 in Southwestern 4A play. And a big 3. Carter Lee from downtown. And nice reverse inside. Good move. Underneath, Jack Nygren reversing it off glass. And the final 40 seconds here going to tick off at Independence High School in our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week. How about another 3, Nick Barnes? All of a sudden, the 3 starting to drop for Independence. And this one going to come to a close. Independence will move to 3-0 in Southwestern 4A conference play. 11-4 on the year for Preston Davis's crew. I'll tell you what, you can say what you want about this team, maybe struggling offensively at times, but they suffocate you on D. They hold Providence to just 32 points in tonight's game, and they stay atop the Southwestern 4A conference depending on what Butler does in their game tonight. Our final score, 56-32. Patriots win it. For Kendall Lewis and the rest of our Bahakel Sports production crew, we say so long from Charlotte, North Carolina.